What's up, everybody? Welcome to the GameOverGreggy show. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the producer/seducer, Nick Scarpino.
I like when you show a little bit of the Superman Batman logo underneath the
Fucking like
hoodie.
everything that's happening here. We got two colorful sweatshirts on here. Now, Kevin, can you bring me the scissors? Because what I'd like to do is cut off Nick's pull strings.
No, let's
he
not
doesn't
do that.
need them. There's no reason for them. They distract from the outfit.
They look good.
I wish we could see you, but Kevin hates the wide shot. There you go. That's Tim over there. Look at that, Tim.
Let Tim
Tim,
roast.
the pure one, Tim Gettys.
Hello.
How are you?
Great. How are you?
Good. I'm so excited.
I miss you. It's weird. I feel like we don't work together anymore.
What does that mean?
go through
I was at
swings.
DICE. I was gone for DICE,
Yeah.
and then I was gone this morning.
We
Yesterday
go
I
through
was
swings
at
now where it's like it's random combinations of the two of us because of the morning show.
Yeah.
And then it feels like I haven't seen the other person for a bazillion years.
I agree with that. Coming back from DICE, it felt like I had been gone a month.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then you just being on the road today, down to GDC, doing stuff, seeing some video games, exciting stuff.
We're doing business. I went to LA for a day trip.
Right.
Who the fuck am I?
I don't know.
Super
You know?
fancy.
You're such
Yeah.
a suit.
Who the fuck are you?
This, of course, is Kind of Funny's community manager, Joey Noel.
Yeah.
Hi.
This is your GameOverGreggy show debut.
It is. It's super weird, but thank you for
Why is
having
it
me.
super weird, Joey?
Because I've been watching you guys for, I don't know, however many episodes this is.
But you crossed over a long time ago. You fell in. You knew what the best friends were all about, and so you became
Yeah.
part of that community.
Yeah, it's
And-
been super fun.
And then you've been around. You follow us all around all
I
the time.
do.
It's kind of creepy.
I know. I'm really glad that you guys haven't done that whole restraining order thing.
Instead
Not
we
yet.
hired you to be the community manager. Like, well, she's already there.
Those are the two
rules.
options
If you
that we
have a
have.
restraining order, then you can't give a restraining order to someone else. So thanks to Nick, we can't get that restraining order
Sorry,
against
everyone.
you.
I'm also not allowed near schools.
All right,
anymore.
Nick. No. In accordance with Amber's law, you shouldn't bring that up. You don't have to.
That's a real law?
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, Nick, I want to give you a shout out, Nick.
About
and
time.
also a warning.
Yeah.
The shout out is I love that you're just going full Nick recently.
Okay,
like
great.
in all your content. I don't know what it is, but something's been unleashed,
Yeah,
and
it's
you are
fun.
just full Nick.
Thank you.
Your appearance on the Schmodown, perfect
Thank you.
example of that. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Now the warning. Don't be full Nick.
Don't be
No,
full-
he's allowed to be full Nick.
There's there's
Tim,
certain things.
5 years ago when we met the first time, you were like, you should be full Nick on camera all the time.
Yeah.
And now that you've gotten full Nick, you're telling me to bring it back a
You
little
know
bit
what?
to
Let me
90%
rephrase that.
Nick.
Still be full Nick.
Yeah.
Just make sure that there's at least a filtration process going on in your head.
You can't
before
have it both
something
ways.
happens.
Full
I
Nick is a dam that
guess.
just broke, and it's about to flood all the poor sons of bitches that live in the town beneath it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When the levee breaks, Tim. When the levee breaks. It's a Led Zeppelin song.
Well, why are you when the levee breaks?
Because
What
he
do you
thinks I'm
think?
going to make a Katrina joke. And I'm not going to make a Katrina joke.
That was really sad. Now,
See, that's what I'm talking about, Nick. That's what I'm
he was
talking
thinking I
about.
was going to make. I didn't make the Katrina
have
joke.
you seen the
He thought I
Spike
was
Lee
gonna-
documentary on HBO? It's like 4 acts, I
have
think.
not. I have
When the
not.
levee breaks, it's really good, or really good, really long, really good, in terms of it being super sad and tragic. But you know what I mean. Information I didn't know about it before, but I thought he was fine. I think Kevin's just being a big old pussy
Yeah,
over
Kevin's
there.
just being a little
But that's what I'd expect from a Peruvian person.
Conservative.
Bye, Colin.
Have fun in your thing that we're not allowed to talk about yet.
Kevin, can I get a minority report on that? Is that a?
There's nothing wrong. Like,
Colin saying bye?
No, I made a joke about him being Peruvian.
oh,
my
did
breath.
you? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't hear you.
I nailed it. Good job. If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the GameOverGreggy show each and every week. 4, sometimes 5 best friends gather on this table. Each bring a random topic discussion for your amusement. If you like that, head over to patreon.com/kindafunny. That's what I think of too, right?
Every time.
.com.
What commercial is that?
Expedia.
Expedia.com.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that was
Man,
going to bug me.
that was right at the
I know
top tip of your
jingles.
tongue.
Yeah, you do know
Firing
jingles.
all sorts.
Over on Patreon, you can get the episodes early, a bunch of exclusive perks and goodies, plus bonus episodes for just $1. If you want to give us $2, you're automatically entered to win prizes over on the Twitch Morning Show. That's on the YouTube and podcast services as well. Please support it there. I also should point out that you can get cool perks like having your name read if you're a Patreon producer, just like Salem Ghanem El Ghanem did.
Nailed it.
Well, again, I've nailed it in the way Colin just said that's how it's said, but we do have DMs from him we've played on the show where he's like, that's not how you say my name.
Says something,
Sure.
It sounds like he knows exactly what he's talking
Hashtag
about.
Colin was
it
right.
must be that.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
If you have no bucks to toss our way, it's no big deal. You can wait. The show gets broken up topic by topic, day by day, until we post it as one big show and video over on youtube.com/kindafunny.
It's true.
It's also a podcast. I said show and video. Didn't make much sense, but I'm feeling loosey-goosey today. I'm feeling
How
good.
loosey-goosey you feeling, Greg?
So loosey-goosey. I played a bunch of games. We'll talk about those later. I'm not going to get the games cast in this peanut butter. Joey, what I want to know is you're not the lead topic.
Okay.
Because you're not a guest. You're a Kind of Funny employee. So it's not like one of those things where I got to make a big deal and impress you. Like when Trevor Starkey's
Like I have
here.
to get my own coffee and stuff like that.
Exactly. Because like when Starkey came through, oh, what's your topic? Oh, you start. Thanks so them. And, fucking take off the sunglasses. What I want to know about you, Joey,
Yes.
is how is community management going? You January 5th was your first day.
Yeah.
How has it been going?
It's good.
Yeah?
I'm very lucky that this community is awesome and
Of course.
fantastic. So they've made it really easy to get in. Still trying to find a rhythm. There's a lot to do. I don't think everybody knows this, but I don't work full time for you guys.
Sure.
So I'm also balancing my other job.
Your real
the one
job.
That pays, the one that
Your
pays the
adult job.
bills.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's been a little bit rough trying to figure out a good rhythm for that.
Yeah.
But being up here this week has been really awesome. Kevin and I talked about a lot of stuff.
Good. Yeah.
Figuring
I
stuff
think
out.
we're going to work on it and getting you involved in the meetings and stuff. Because again,
Yeah.
that was the whole thing. We're trying to be, 2017, communicate with you guys better. Obviously, that's why we have Joey. So she's someone who can talk to you and tell us about the problems. But then it's that thing of, I'll never forget when we sat down, we're 45 minutes into the meeting and I look at my phone finally and there's a section you're like, I'm ready to call into the meeting that started 45. I'm like, fuck. And Nick's
Every
like, we
time.
need to do this. And I'm like, Nick, we forgot we said 4 hours ago we were going to call her. We can't remember.
Literally just talked to her. I know.
I know.
But we're working through it. We're getting better.
Yeah.
Thank you for being
Now
part
I
of the
can
ride.
just badger you.
Yeah, no, that's what you're supposed to do. That's the way
Yeah.
it's supposed to be. Tim
Yeah.
loves being badgered.
I love being badgered.
Yeah.
Tim, how are
Was
you
it
doing?
Beavertown? Is that what?
It was King of Beer Town.
Yeah.
And I was like, I
You
just read
know,
it as
when
King
Nick
of Beaver
reads the
Town.
subs?
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
a disaster.
To
Sure.
be fair, it's when anyone reads the subs.
True.
It's way harder than I expected.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
when
impossible.
You're here for here.
But Nick
more
read
fun
King
when
of
I do it.
Beavertown as King of Beavertown, which is so much better. It's
so much better.
I wanna go
King
to
of Beavertown is a great name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Tim,
So, yeah.
you're starting off. You're the lead topic.
I am.
Before we get into that, what I want to know is how are you doing? I was watching from afar last night on the Twitter. It was a rough night for The Bachelor.
It was a rough night.
What happened
It was a
exactly on The
rough night.
Bachelor?
My baby girl Corinne got sent home, and I'm really upset about. She was the heel of the show. She was
Sure.
what made the show fun.
Sure.
So her being gone, it's like I'm looking at this final 3, and I'm like, all right, I'm done.
Are they going to bring her back though?
For Bachelor in Paradise, hell yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
when I'm all
No.
in.
Okay.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. It was a sad time. She ugly cried. But then they gave her like the heel moment where she like got into like the limo and starts driving off. And like usually every girl they'll just do like
Ugly cry.
they'll do the goodbye
yeah.
thing where it's like, like, oh, I'm so sad. I thought I could have found love. And then it just cuts back to
Him making
people-
out with the other girl.
Yeah, exactly, right? But that's not what happened here. They followed the limo shot and like there was shots of the limo driving outside and it lasted for like 3 minutes as she just gave this like redemption speech of just like I will be back. Like, it was like
Oh
the
my
end of the
gosh.
fucking Avengers when it was
Wow.
just like Thanos revealed.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So
Okay.
I'm pretty stoked about it all, but I was really sad because I mean I gave up on the show at that point.
Sure.
Where I was just like,
That's what
all
Gia
right.
was saying, yeah.
Yeah. Now it's just about love.
But
that.
you have the women tell all to look forward to. That's the best part.
I can't wait for that. Next week, all the girls come back, and it's just they talk about
Meow.
the drama and beef that they had. It's gonna be good. My
There's
baby girl
something
Sarah's
that-
coming back.
I don't watch The Bachelor.
she the
or
shark girl?
Bachelorette.
No.
But Shark Girl will be back.
Yeah,
Dolphin Girl though.
yeah. Alexis, she'll be
Who's
back.
Shark Girl?
My favorite
Why
thing
are there so
here's
many animals?
here's what I enjoy about The Bachelor this season is getting it all from Tim as if I'm around a campfire and like there isn't a way for like I don't have a TV or I don't have a million internet devices where I can watch this. Tim just tells me it all like secondhand and I'm like, oh, well, what happened to Shark Girl?
No, it's also awesome because he tells you like it's a real thing, like it's really happening in real life, and it's not
is.
all made up bullshit.
I'm not saying it like
Don't,
that.
don't ruin his. Oh my God, these pecs. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
They're a little sore right now. Keep rubbing. I don't watch The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, but I do watch The Real Housewives.
Yeah.
and they do the
Which
same
ones?
thing. All of them.
Really, all of
My
them?
wife is
That's a lot to
big
commit
fan.
to.
Not OC. She doesn't watch OC anymore, but she
OC one's
watches
so
New
good.
York and Beverly Hills for sure because we're a big Vanderpump fan.
No New Jersey?
No, Jersey and Atlanta we watch as well. So,
Yeah, we got different tastes in housewives.
but they always do the thing where like at the end of the season they do the recap where they bring everyone back on,
yeah.
and it's just they
That's
all
where the
dress
magic
really
happens.
nice. And they're all just fucking terrible to each other.
Yeah.
They try to be cordial for approximately 30 seconds, and then some producers like press the button, and they press the button, and it goes fucking nuclear.
No,
And
man,
it's awesome.
I'm all about it because I've said this many times. We've talked about Bachelor way too much on these shows.
enough.
But my thing is,
these
it's
shows.
real world. It's real world road rules challenge for the modern generation.
They just
or
left
whatever.
out the challenge part.
But I mean, exactly. But it's like, to me, I'm totally invested because at this point, and it's now in the Instagram age. So it's like the show's over. The show's been filmed months ago.
Yeah.
But they're all Instagramming. They're all hanging out. They're all doing this stuff. The story never ends. There's
Gotcha.
still so much more. So they're all
There's the Bachelor
Instagramming-
cinematic universe.
Exactly. They're preparing. It's called
Which is
the
like
Bachelor
our
Nation.
universe, I guess is our Bachelor Nation, my apologies.
They're preparing for this Girls Tell All thing, and it's just awesome because like I already know from the real world, there's all this fucking beef going into it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be damn good. But the best thing it did is give me a whole bunch of Instagrams to look at. They have great Instagrams, all of them, not all of them. Some of them suck. Okay, most of them
Most of them have really good ones?
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Well, shout out to while we're talking about reality television. I texted you this narrative. I'm sorry to hijack your topic with this. I texted you this narrative from Vegas, where I was in Vegas for the Dice Awards. And then I stayed and vacationed with my girlfriend, who I don't talk that much about, Jen, who I love so much.
Never
Fucking
heard.
love of
What's
my
her
life, Jen.
Oh, why didn't you hear her?
Geneviève
How long have you been dating her?
Saint-Onge. Don't worry about it. I don't want to bog down the show and talk too much about this woman that I think is the best woman in the whole wide world. I'm sorry, Joey, that I love.
Is there a place
and
where
I
I
would
wanted
kill for everybody.
up to the minute updates on your relationship?
I mean,
can follow
I mean,
you?
once in a great while or something on Instagram or
Okay,
Twitter, or
okay,
Facebook, or individual YouTube.
Then I'll check you out there.
You party in Vegas as you do, but for this French Canadian, she's waking up on Eastern time, so she's up way before me every day. So, but the one day she woke up and she put on, she always wants to watch bad American TV, so she woke up and put on E, and sure enough, there was some show on there, and I'm drifting in and out of sleep while I listen to it. It's called Revenge Body. Has anybody heard of this?
Revenge Body. No, but it sounds awesome.
Khloe Kardashian.
Yes,
right.
I have heard of this.
So the idea is like her story is like, she got in super shape, so she wants to help other people get in shape to take revenge on the people who made them out of shape or whatever, or sent them down this path. Right. Yeah, exactly. And
She
it's like
took a lot of heat a long time ago.
It's not super mean spirited, like I'm gonna rub your nose in it kind of thing, but it is that like, empowerment through turning it on your ex that you're hot now. It's like, all right, whatever, weird. I'm in and out of it. I'm listening to the show, and at the end of the show, I wake up and I'm like, roll over and I look up the TV, and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay, this girl's getting on stage. She's going to do this. She's going to show off her Revenge Body debut. I'm like, okay, cool. She does it. And out in the audience is Elliot Morgan. Elliot Morgan's formerly of SourceFed. He did the lip sync battle pre-show with me and stuff like that. A friend, a comedian. He's doing great stuff. He has a new special out. And I'm like, oh, Elliot's there. I'm like, oh, cool. This must have been like some open LA casting call. Because now that we're in the industry enough, like satellite, we're not really industry, but we know enough people in it where I'll see people as extras or they're in the background, or a reality show when they just bring their friends. I'm like, oh, cool. Elliot's there for some reason. And then the girl came off stage and went straight to Elliot. And I was like, oh, that's weird. And then she took him outside and was talking to Elliot. I'm like, wow, it's like it was like a fever dream, and it all. And I'm like, and I returned to Jen. I'm like, why did you tell me Elliot Morgan was on this show? She's like, who the hell's that? How do you know this man? What is going on? And I explained the whole thing, and I'm watching. I'm like, again, it's Revenge Body. Not that like it's like a 12-week transformation. So it's just getting in, but they give you a makeover and stuff. And so this woman has like blonde hair, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's his ex-wife. I met her. I know these people. It's like I just wake up and I'm all disoriented and hungover. I'm like, what is going on?
Whoa, was she like, fuck you? And he was like, what? I'm Elliot Morgan.
No, that wasn't exactly how it was.
Was it like mean-spirited?
No, that was the
they
thing.
Were just like cool?
No, I mean, it was the first time that in the narrative of the show, it was the first time they had talked or seen each other in person in 6 months. And it had been that, they had broken up and that she was still wanting to make the marriage work, but Elliot wanted to go separate ways. So she did. And then at the end, she has this great line of like, I still love him, but I'm not in love with him. She's like, oh, that's the first time I've said that out loud. And they rolled the credits. I was like, oh, nice way to send it off. But it was just like super weird because
Next week on.
I follow Elliot on Revenge Body. then the next one is this woman taking revenge on her mom. I was like, damn, all right, fuck. Anyways, Tim, what's your topic?
My topic is 2017. It's fucking fantastic so far. Lots of political issues.
I was going to say.
Lots of this, lots of that. Hey, it's no 2016, all right? Like, we had to go through the turmoil that now we're just dealing with it. And, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about from an entertainment perspective.
Oh, entertainment of 2017 has been fantastic.
The jump off point for this is video games.
Of course.
Now, obviously, you can find us on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames for all that stuff. But I just want to kind of throw this out there. It is currently February 28th.
Sure.
The last day of the second month of the year for those at home that can't count. In this time, we now have Horizon. We have Resident Evil 7. Next week we'll have Zelda and the Switch. We have countless other little things here and there. This has been a damn good year for video games. You think back to last year, things didn't really start getting good till May. You get in the Uncharted's.
There was good stuff in the beginning of the year last year, but it wasn't.
But it was little things.
We are getting firebombed with games right now.
Firebombs
High
left
caliber.
and right.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit's good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You look at movies. It's like we got Get Out. Everyone's ranting and raving about
Get
this.
into that, yeah.
We got Split, which
Real quick, time out.
good.
We need a kind of funny policy on this. Yeah. The idea pitched on the morning show with you and me was that we could go to PAX East, drink our faces off Friday, go do our panel at 8:30 Dragonfly Theater at PAX East, then finish the panel, and then go to the movies and see Get Out with everybody who buys a ticket, who really wants to go to the movie theater.
This sounds stressful to me. Just as an idea.
The only
Why?
thing stressful about it is getting from the convention center to the movies.
Yeah.
How's that stressful? You Uber it. You're there. Well, us. I mean, if you want to come, best friends, you got to go. I
It's
can't.
not responsible for Ubering.
I can't
everybody
Uber a
from the
fucking
panel.
goddamn double-decker bus to take us.
No, that's
all
true.
places.
I mean, I'm
That would be
down.
cool.
Oh, wait a second, Nick. Do we have enough money to Uber a double-decker bus?
I don't know if you can. It's even. Does Uber have a double-decker bus? If they did, that'd be amazing.
Somebody's got to have a
Should we just
double-decker
get a
bus.
charter bus for everyone
Yeah.
and drive them, and then we just no?
Can we get Key and Peele to come? And I know one of them wasn't involved, but I can't. I don't know the difference.
know
Can we
the
get Key and Peele to come?
It's
If
very
we didn't
difficult.
have enough money to take me, you're not allowed to do this.
Peel is always the one that I'm like, I don't expect it to be.
Jordan Peele is the guy that made Get Out.
It's the shorter
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, he's the shorter one.
I would have thought Peel was the taller one. I don't know why.
So
That's
what
Keegan
is
Michael
Key? I'm sorry. What is it?
Keegan Michael Key. I think
Okay,
is his
they're
name.
hilarious and I love them, and it's just my own
Keegan.
inability. I will watch their skits and then I bounce before they ever introduce
Yeah.
themselves.
Well, they're
Yeah.
always together. That makes
I
it
know,
hard.
that is cool.
Well, they came up together. And that's the thing. Is like they got really popular because of the show, because of Key and Peele. And so like now you don't think, but I mean like
This
they're
is
all
much
doing
like
great
when
work.
I'll call you Nick and you Tim.
Freaking
It happens.
Key's in the new Predators, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They're doing great work.
Yeah,
They're awesome. They're
They are
hilarious.
doing great. I've heard great things about this Get Out movie. I've heard things said as nice as they did for horror what they normally do for comedy. I'm like, I'm in.
Now,
Because those motherfuckers are funny.
here's the thing about this though. If we're even entertaining it, we have to all agree. Because I'll be damned if we say we're gonna do this, and then I get there, or we get to next week, and you motherfuckers went and saw it after you shoot stuff this weekend. We all got to come to an agreement if we're gonna go see Get Out together with the best friends. It doesn't even have to be after Friday. It could be any. We could just.
I mean, I'm down. I'm down.
You guys have to commit by
It's-
buying tickets. I feel like
yeah,
that's the thing.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, I'm interested
Okay.
in seeing the movie.
I mean, you can buy me a popcorn.
Yeah, I'll buy you popcorn.
what I mean?
I'll cut the hole in the bottom of it. You put the dick in it, and I'll just come
wait.
in.
Oh, I see. Okay. I thought you were.
I was going to get away with letting my parents watch this.
No.
Oh no! Well,
no.
then your topic will be nice. Huh?
Perfect. We'll just cut that out.
It's just one topic.
Like
yeah.
it's weird. It started weird and ended weird, but the topic was really good. That's it. That's all there is. There's nothing else.
Weird. It just pops you right in.
Just starts.
Anyway, we got Logan coming up next week.
Which is supposed to be good.
We haven't
That
seen
looks
that.
good.
Reviews seem
I'm
phenomenal
keeping my
about
bar
it.
low. I didn't have high expectations going in. I don't want to get high expectations going in now because I want to see it.
They're there though, so
I know.
So anyway, that's good.
Yeah.
Cool, great.
Is Infinity this year?
Avengers.
Avengers.
No.
What
That's
is
next
that?
year.
What's the next? What are the Avengers?
Spider-Man.
movies
So this year, for the
Homecoming.
rest of the
Guardians
year,
comes out this
we
year,
got
too.
Guardians, then Spider-Man, then
Guardians.
Thor.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Then Thor?
Guardians is gonna be awesome.
How do we not know anything about Thor yet? Really?
Yeah,
I hope it's.
We've heard so much
opening.
about Black Panther, but so little about Thor. It's weird.
I hope it. You've heard the rumor of it, of course, how it opens. That it's this buddy cop movie, but it opens with. Isn't it Thor on the run and he runs into Hulk or whatever? Or it's just Hulk beating the shit out of everybody and Thor runs into him? It's something like that. Kevin, you have a camera. If you're going to be all expressive and emotive, go ahead and use it. Oh, okay. I love you. I'm sorry.
Fucking mic was off. That was for you.
Kevin, I just want you to be as big a star to the rest of the world as you are to me. Because you are
That's
my
why I make
true
myself
north.
so large.
You're my true north. I love you.
Yep. That's why
There
I
it
make
is. Get a little bit
myself
bigger.
so
Get a little
large,
bit
and he
bigger.
gets
Yeah, there you go. What I've said it before in the morning show, but for Jesus Christ, it's like
I fucking
Slimer.
love the flag cam.
What scares me about Kevin is the way he can hold the face he holds. Kevin, when he does this, holds a
Short
face
face?
and it looks like the camera froze.
No, he
practices
doesn't.
it.
That's all he
Get
has.
out of here, God! See, there it is. He's holding that face. All right. Anyways,
Yeah. Anyways,
Logan.
movies have been great.
yeah. Spider-Man:
Movies have been
Homecoming
great.
better be fucking amazing.
Yeah, trailers sucked, but movie.
The trailer sucked.
Trailer
Yeah, the
sucked.
Spider-Man Homecoming trailer was one of the worst superhero trailers to be put out in the last 10 years. 10
Here's the
years.
one thing I'll give you. I don't even remember the trailer, so it can't have
don't
been
It was
that good.
bad. It was bad.
Michael Keaton's in it, right? He's like, don't fuck with me, kid, or something. I'll kill your family.
Yeah, but I think the movie's gonna be great.
It better be.
I hope.
Dude, I'll fucking die. Because then
die.
here's the thing. If Spider-Man Homecoming comes out and is bad, it will be proof that there is a God and that I have offended him. In the way that, oh, you love DC? Salt the earth. Nobody's ever going to like these movies. Oh, Spider-Man's your guy in Marvel? Well, I'm going to fuck that up for you again, too. I'm just
Yeah.
going to make it so no one... And I'll probably come home and be like, man, that was terrible. And Portillo gone. Little note on the door. Just says, can't do it anymore.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That got really dark.
Portillo walking out of is
Yeah.
kind of the best thing.
Why
in the
should he
worst
be
way.
any different than anybody else in my life?
Oh my god. Holy shit. The problem
'cause I
with,
wasn't here
with
yesterday,
Spider-Man
is
is
that
it's
why?
still being produced by Sony.
I know,
So
I know.
there is
But
it is still gonna happen.
Robert Downey
But
Jr.'s in there.
I believe.
Marissa Tomei.
Oh yeah. I believe.
What was that?
It's not a personal thing against
sorry.
Marissa Tomei. I just don't really care about Spider-Man. I know.
But no, sorry. Back up.
I also
Where
like
do you come
Suicide
down
Squad
on
more than
Marissa
Batman v
Tomei?
Superman. So let's just get it all out on the table right now.
Well, it is an Oscar-winning film, so I can understand why you would like Suicide
It
Squad.
is an Oscar-winning
Oscar-winning film.
Academy
fucking
Award-winning film,
film.
The Suicide Squad. Yes. Yes.
Nailed it.
What a
Anyways,
time we live in.
What blows
2017.
my mind about that too
Wonder Woman could be good in 2017.
is that the makeup and costumes in Suicide Squad, like I'll give it to them. Like it is great. But Star Trek Beyond, maybe it's been seen before in the Star Trek.
Yeah.
So it's like that's kind of whatever. But like
Have they
when
already
they
won?
showed their little vignettes of like all the different options, I was like, that's the clear winner here.
Sure. Problem is
things
somebody
look
would have had to
fucking-
have watched Star Trek Beyond, though.
No, that's true. That is true.
That was
Yeah.
lame.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Star Trek because when it did the reboot, that first one, I was like, that movie was fucking great. And
Star Wars is the answer.
Then I watched the second one. I was like, that was all right. And then the third one came out. I can't even be bothered to watch this. I started on the plane, and that's when I looked over and saw that French film with the guy fucking the other guy's daughter. And I'm like, well, this looks like a better movie. Watched it off his screen, and then I eventually put it on my screen.
Yeah.
What movie was that?
I did I ran it down in the thing.
Okay.
Remember when we did everything I watched? I told you about it then. I can give you another
right,
recap if you want. I can look up the name if you
Yeah.
want.
No, don't worry about it.
I'm on it, everybody. I want to find out the
Okay.
French guy's fucking. You keep going.
Anyway, I just think it's been a great year. And I feel like it's so early that there's only good things to come, we can hope.
How do you
right?
feel about Power Rangers?
See, that's the thing. There's a lot of bad things coming too.
I want it to
Whatever.
be good.
There's
I
no way.
really
Good.
want,
Look,
but
there's no
I want
way.
it to be
But
good.
it's
like,
okay.
what's your definition of good when it comes to Power Rangers? Has there ever been a good Power Rangers like anything?
The comics that are going on right now are good.
Oh, good. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's my problem though.
Because
is,
you guys
you're
love Power Rangers, but we can all agree that it's not good. It's silly
You're right.
and daffy. And
One
there
wild
is-
moment was the movie where the one French guy fucked the
One
other French guy.
wild moment.
One wild moment.
That sounds hot.
Yeah, daughter. Because they went there, a dad and his daughter, a dad and his daughter. Daughters of it, or of age, I assume. I don't know. They're old enough for them to be having relations in French.
Got it.
And that's why.
that's like 14 for France, if I understand correctly.
You understand that correctly. I don't think
There's grass in the field. Play ball. I think as well.
Full Nick, everybody.
Full Nick,
Full
ladies
Nick's
and
here.
gentlemen.
I swear it's on the it said the French flag. It says France. There's grass in the field. We play ball.
France.
France.
Yeah. I think that with Power Rangers, there is the ability to make that a good movie. They're just not going to do that because I don't even think it necessarily makes sense to do that.
No, why would they?
Like, I think that this way it's going to make more money than if it was a good movie.
Sorry, go ahead.
I feel like this movie, I mean, as somebody who loved Power Rangers, I don't know, the first couple seasons and then walked away and never thought about it again. You know what I mean? Like, this looks like, all right, it's fun enough. I don't know. I know you're super invested into Power Rangers, so don't get me wrong. I understand.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where I watch the trailers. I'm still getting hyped for it, but I mean, it is what it is. This is like the most mainstream thing possible, and like it's beyond the point of me nitpicking. Like, oh, the costumes are a little wrong. I don't like this. It's like, oh no, just this whole thing. Like
Sure.
the whole thing is the problem.
Sure.
So I'm hoping, like, it's for the movies like this. Like, I'm hoping that I get something I really like out of it. Like that, there's at least one reference that I'm like, they nailed that. Or this moment, for example.
What
the
about when Alpha 5
Transformers-
goes, yeah, yeah, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, see, little things like that can help. That won't be the moment though. But there's a scene in Transformers 2. For as bad as that fucking movie is, some would argue it's the worst Transformers movie. They're wrong. It's Age of Extinction. But Transformers 2, pretty shitty movie.
Wait, which one was the one with Mark Wahlberg?
Age of Extinction.
Okay.
I think it was Transformer.
That was fucking trash. But in Transformers 2, there's the forest fight. And that scene alone, I'm like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And this is why I love Transformers. There's the character dynamics between Megatron, Starscream, Optimus, all of that. I'm like, yes. The rest of the movie's fucking shit. If Power Ranger can give me that, I'm in.
Is number 2 the one where they go and they find like the Transformer that's been hiding as a jet forever and he's super old and walks with a can? No.
Yep.
That's Robot Heaven too, right?
It is Robot Heaven.
Yeah, that was when I lost it. That's when we were at an industry screening of that, where it was like, oh, you know, we have whatever 10 seats for video game people to come to the San Francisco premiere that has like real movie people in it, and I laughed so hard at that someone turned around from the real seats and was pissed off at me. They gave me like, and I'm like, this movie's terrible. Fuck you.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf had that little powder.
The powder?
The Robot Heaven powder.
Oh, I mean, like seriously, it's a movie I've blocked from my memory. It's also the one where he's like, "All right, we're 15 clicks from whatever," and then a whole bunch of shit having come out. "All right, we're 12 clicks from." Oh my god, they kept updating us on the most minuscule updates of them
Yeah.
running through the desert.
There's a new one coming out, Transformers Last Night. Speaking of 2017.
Oh boy.
That's also with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Thank God.
On this one, Optimus Prime turns bad and fights Bumblebee. Does he kill him?
Really? It's
Probably
just like
not,
the Fate
because
of the
there's a
Furious.
Bumblebee
Is that
spin-off
basically
movie.
what 2017 is going to be?
Yeah.
Just all of our characters turning on each other?
Yeah.
great.
Well, that's the thing. So Fast and Furious
Worked last year.
We're just counting down the days now.
So excited.
2 months out from that motherfucker, and rumors are the runtime is ridiculous.
like
Almost as
2.5
ridiculous
hours,
as the
right?
runway in Fast and Furious 6.
Great. That's great.
Did you hear about this?
Good transition. No,
Supposedly it's going to be almost 3 hours.
that's what you guys wanted, right?
Hell yeah.
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 Get lost in this
Territory.
world.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's all Dom. We got to figure out what's wrong
Well,
with
that's
Dom.
my thing is F. Gary Gray directing it. I believe in him. I think he's going to bring the action, but also bring the family. You know, he's going to bring the moments that make this legitimately a fun franchise that isn't just action bullshit.
Do you think we're going to get at the end of this new Fast movie? Are we going to have closure, and is Dom going to be back on the winning side, or is he still going off on the bad side?
Yes.
I apologize.
Dom is good. Dom's going to be good.
I just
What
didn't know
I'm
if it's
really
gonna happen
excited
this
about
movie
Helen
later.
Mirren
Oh, sure.
making her Fast and Furious debut.
I saw that scene with her in the Gatling gun. She's like,
It's going to be great.
I made that up. She's not holding no gun.
I was like, I don't remember that at all, but I was going to go with it.
Yeah, my question for that one is going to be like, how does Charlize Theron fit into it if Helen Mirren's like the ultimate bad guy, right?
Well, it sounds like Helen Mirren's going to be the mother of the bad
Statham
guy.
and Cooper. Or not
yeah.
Cooper. I forget
Luke.
the other guy. Luke Evans.
Luke Evans, yeah. The bad guy from 6 and 7. So
But it also
that's
feels like
awesome.
maybe they're just ready to forgive Statham and bring him into the group.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Long enough.
I
Killed some
I'm
people,
fine
no
with
big
it.
deal.
Listen, he killed a couple people. Killed Han. Not a
He
big
killed
deal.
Han, man.
We
The
don't
crux of the
know that. The
franchise.
thing is, like, they could also go back
We
and
don't
retcon.
know that.
They could
If
retcon.
they retconned
They could retcon.
that moment.
Because the thing is,
They would-
originally Han died because he just crashed his car and it blew up. And then they retconned that moment. They were like, we need a new bad guy. So Statham showed up and was like, hey, Total didn't know he was going to show up at this point, but I blew his fucking car up anyway, and now I'm coming for you. Toretto. Dominic Toretto. I'm in Tokyo for no fucking reason. I'm like, no reason.
He was there to kill Han.
Get away from the house. All I'm saying is maybe he was there just getting some soba, hanging out, saw Han, was like, that's Han. Han blows up, and he's like, now the master plan is hatched. I wasn't going to go after these guys before, but since
But he
Han's
already
at
mailed the stuff to the house.
advantage,
The house was already mailed.
maybe.
Remember?
You don't know.
mailed the house?
FedEx, very fast these days. Very fast.
Damn,
these
I guess
days.
that is really fast.
Amazon
Yeah, yeah.
delivers with drones.
Now you're leaving it out. I understand about 2017, but it's of course bookended, kind of, by Wonder Woman and then Justice League.
Is Justice League this year?
Yeah, November 2017.
God, that's going to be awesome. Wow. I want to sit next. Now, here's the thing.
Well,
I
it's
don't care.
episode 8.
I don't care if it's in 3D. I don't care where it's at. I'm sitting next to you when we watch this movie.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stare at you the entire time and just wait for that second where you break, where it breaks you.
It won't
We'll see if
happen.
it will. I mean, but just Suicide Squad broke me immediately. Yeah, what up, Kev? As you flip a million switches to make this. Oh God, what's up?
Can we just bring one of these cameras? They film in black and white, and just have it aimed at you.
I don't. I think you
Like
get
the
caught
Shia
pretty
LaBeouf
quick.
thing?
You get caught. Yeah, like Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah,
thing.
just
You-
like
you
Shia
get caught
LaBeouf.
pretty quick.
No, there's no way.
Yeah.
No one's gonna give a fuck.
There's a new Pirates of the Caribbean movie coming out. Speaking of no one giving a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually looks good.
It
though.
actually looks really good though.
I will go see that.
I'm down for a little Pirates
So
in
you
my
didn't
life
see
right
John
now.
Wick 2 yet.
I didn't.
it's so
That's
good.
another thing that just came
It's like
out.
the best movie of the year. I guarantee it. I'm throwing it out there. Like action film, I think it's one of the best action films of the year.
Okay.
might
Maybe
have
you,
it
I was
then.
gonna
That's the
say
best
that
movie
you
of
have
the
a
year.
leg
It's
to
not
stand on. And I was gonna say it's
It's
the
not
best
gonna be
movie.
like Hell or High Water or something like that, but like it was good. It was fun. Yeah.
We also have Baywatch.
Baywatch. Fuck yeah, The Rock and
Yes.
Zac Efron. Sign
Yes.
me up.
And we get
Sold.
to watch Mark Hamill act again at some point in the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
gonna be
with
fun.
episode 8.
Yeah.
That's
Hopefully
gonna be great.
God, I hope he doesn't fuck that
more
up.
than in the last one.
Yeah, hard.
You didn't like this?
You can imagine.
You liked it fine. You all came out of there with such a hard on shot. It was great.
I fucking loved it.
I'm just talking to Contrarian over here.
I-
Changing his story as always. The
That
John
last-
Kerry of the Game Over Greggy
Wow.
show. Flipping and flopping.
Damn, okay. That shot, the last shot, we can all agree was just too long.
It was a
too
little long.
It was perfect.
It was just like the Aquaman shot in, what was this movie called?
Batman v Superman.
Yeah,
which
Batman v
again you
Superman.
liked. You liked to sometimes jump over to the other side
No, I
and
liked
talk some
it.
shit.
I didn't say I didn't like it.
I'm just
didn't
keeping
like
the
fact
record
that
clear.
Jason, they put the camera on
Yes.
Jason Momoa and he was just doing his makeup in the makeup
Yes,
room for like
I
45
agree that
minutes.
there was no reason for that.
Oh yeah, give it to me, Greg.
Yeah.
No. Like okay,
Yeah.
could have done this really bad. That's
Yeah.
clearly a man who can swim underwater forever.
Yeah.
Like it's not-
Dumbass
this
mermaid.
isn't even like Bigfoot footage. That's just that happening.
Yeah.
Weird.
We got Beauty and the Beast happening. We'll see. I hope
What do you
that's
mean,
just
man?
good.
Exactly. I mean, yeah.
Emma Watson singing.
Sure.
God, yes.
Really all you need.
I didn't know I needed it. So it's like Steve
Ewan
Jobs. I
McGregor?
didn't know I needed it until I had it. Now I need it all the time.
Ewan McGregor's in it.
Yes.
Is he Beast?
No,
No.
he's Lumiere.
Lumiere. Yeah.
Gaston?
No.
No.
That's
Gaston.
Luke Evans.
Evans is Gaston.
Yeah, the
And then some
bad
guy I
guy
never
from
heard
Fast.
of is
It's not the guy. It's the voice of Olaf, Josh Gad.
Is who?
No, I was saying the guy who plays Gaston, or not Gaston,
The Beast?
I can't remember.
Oh,
his
It's
name.
the
guy from
John
Downton
Stevenson or
Abbey.
something like that.
Yeah.
Matthew
Colin Firth.
something? Yes.
Yes, Hugh Grant,
Yes.
Colin Firth.
Yes.
both playing at the same time. They play both
And
sides
Ian
of the coin.
McKellen is Cogsworth,
Cogsworth.
the bane of your
The
existence.
bane of my existence. Also, how to spell the word candle. Difficult for me. Watch my episode of the Schmodown. It'll all make sense.
So, yeah, 2017 shaping up to pretty
It
good.
is.
Yeah.
And then there's the Switch. We got Mario Odyssey at the end
Sure.
of the year.
Oh, yeah, there's so many video game things going on. Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
You got Mass Effect.
You got your Horizon.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys are all.
Yeah.
Horizon's one of the
great.
worst, yeah, yeah.
Today's Horizon Day.
Yeah, yeah. What's up, everybody? We finally made end slates. You can click here to subscribe to youtube.com/kindafunny. You can click here to subscribe to youtube.com/kindafunnygames. You can click here to go visit our Patreon page, or you can click here to watch a best of playlist. I have 8 seconds left. So, hammer lamma ding dong, how do you like it?